What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and I'm back. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody who support me and who support this platform, SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. It's very much appreciated. Much love. Shout out to y'all. One love to the masculine mercenaries. Yeah, this morning, before I start the show, to make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. If you have the community tab, share the show. Share the show. I appreciate y'all. We'll get started in a minute. I'm just waiting for my tea bag to finish brewing. And we're gonna start, man. But shout out to y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Hope all is well. You know, it won't be too long this morning, but I definitely have to bring this to y'all. So we'll start in a few more minutes. Like I said, hit the like button, share the show. We'll get started in about another 3 to 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm back, family. Shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Today's show is going to be about, it's going to be a part two. Y'all definitely could go check out part one. Be your own leader, part two. And we're going to speak on narratives versus principles. Narratives versus principles. This is Be Your Own Leader, part two. Y'all could go and check out Be Your Own Leader, part one. Now, before I get into the topic, I want whoever's listening to understand that at the end of the day, you have to understand that no matter what narrative you standing behind, whatever narrative you decide to stand behind, whatever principles you choose to stand behind, just know and understand that you're going to have to stand on these things alone. Let me say that again. The narratives that you pushing here on YouTube, throughout social media, right? The principles that you say, you stand on, say you live by, say you operate through. What makes you a real person is when you stand on these things when nobody's around. When I say when nobody's around, I'm talking about when your YouTube buddies are not around. See, this is why you have to be your own leader. You have to be your own leader because your integrity will come into question at some point when your narrative change and when people begin to see you're not standing on certain principles that you once were. Your integrity will be in question. Because see, I look at all this shit different. See, I don't look at what's going on in these narratives. I don't follow narratives to be cool with people. I want to make that very clear. I don't follow narratives to be cool with people. I don't follow narratives to get money from people. The people who donate to me, they're donating to me. You see? They're not donating to the narrative that I push. And if people are supporting you for that reason, you will see an increase or decrease based on what narratives you're promoting. See, because you got to understand the difference between being real and fake. See, being real is not just saying some real shit. Being real is saying the shit you saying and standing on it and not being able to move. People not being able to move, knock you off your square. And I've been seeing narratives changing and people are following it. People are just following. See, if you're a follower, right? If you're a follower, you're a sheep. When someone decides to change their narrative and you change it with them, with no explanation, you just jump right into mode with this other person. You're not real unless you come to a point in your journey where you begin to question the narratives you promote, and you figured out that you've been pushing the wrong shit the whole time. And if you've been pushing the wrong shit the whole time, if you still want to be considered real, which a lot of these people on here who talk that real shit don't care about being real because they worship money. See, you can't say you a real person and you worship materialism. You're not real. You're not real. You're not. What you do is you know how to say some real shit, but you're not real. See, if you just switch narratives, but you can't tell the people why that happened, what happened, did you get any epiphanies? Did anything just hit you one day and say, nah, man, this is not right? What are you doing? See, if you're not coming to the people and letting them know why your narrative has changed, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. Because, see, like I was saying before, some people don't support a narrative. Some people support the person. Because when you run certain narratives and you're so passionate about these narratives, people believe that you believe that shit. People believe that you stand on the principles that you say you stand on. That's why you're pushing the narrative you push, because there's a principle that's being violated. You see? The gynocracy opposes manhood. The gynocracy opposes manhood. This is why men should be speaking against the gynocracy. Because it goes against certain principles that men stand on. That is the reason for pushing a narrative. If you are real and you're just not a YouTube personality. See, there's a difference between being a YouTube personality and being an influencer. And if you are an influencer, what do you influence people to do? What are you influencing people to do? What is the effect behind your content? This is why I did the video content is king. Because at the end of the day, that's what it boils down to. We could sit here and peacock all day, but it comes down to the content. because that's why the people are here. At the end of the day, when the smoke clears, after all the beefing is over, after all the peacocking and all that bullshit, you still got to feed the people quality content, real content. Because you saying you real. If you're a real person, if you're a stand-up individual, what makes you think you can just run narratives and change them on people when you want? See, people who do that are manipulators. Manipulators are not real people. Manipulators are fake. Because see, in order for you to lie to somebody else, you got to lie to yourself first. Let me say that again. In order for you to lie to people, you have to lie to yourself first. And a lot of these people are running around here lying to themselves, and they got you believing in their lies. One minute they pushing this narrative. Now the narrative that they was pushing for a certain amount of time, now that narrative is null and void. That don't even exist. We're not talking about that no more. That's irrelevant. How the fuck is that irrelevant? You've been talking about this shit for years. Now all of a sudden it's irrelevant? Says who? You. Be your own leader. Be your own leader. Because when everybody else's narrative change, my narrative is not going to change. Not over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. From day one until the day I stop doing YouTube, it's always going to be heal before you build. Always. That's what it's always been. That's what's in my about section to my channel. See, you can't move me and shake me off my narrative. Because my narrative is created from principle. See, I speak on certain topics because certain principles are being violated. See, when I talk about the defense of masculinity, I'm talking about the principle of masculinity that's in jeopardy. That's what they're trying to destroy. They have watered down the masculine principle. And the way they do that is by effeminizing men. So you got to watch these people who just pushing narratives. Then when that narrative is no longer beneficial, or their allegiance to the narrative is starting to be in question, they switch it. That's a fake person. That's a person who lives on narratives and not principle. Why would you want a person like that to be your leader? Why would you want a person like that to lead you? They cannot properly lead themselves because at the sign of any trouble, they're going to bail and say, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, I'm not about that. I'm about this. See, I told y'all a long time ago, man. I watch and I pay attention to detail. I'm letting you know now. I'm putting it out there, just like I always do. Because see, I said in the beginning of this year that there was going to be a war on YouTube. I told y'all by springtime, there'll be certain people not on YouTube no more. Certain people were going to get their heads cut off on YouTube. Not literally YouTube. I told y'all this. I told y'all people will be destroyed on YouTube this year. We not even 6 months in yet. Look at what we saw. And it's not over. It's not over. See, I knew this was coming because, see, you can't run from your fate. See, I look at this shit different from y'all. You can't run from your fate. Can't. And when you create certain shit and think you could run and hide from it after you created it, oh, it's going to destroy you. And look what we've been seeing. Destruction begets destruction. Y'all can go and check that stream out. I told y'all this at the beginning of the year. And when you start seeing people changing their narratives, they're running from their punishment. They're trying to find a way to hide again, to hide in plain sight. So the way these people are stopping from getting embarrassed, getting their head chopped off, meaning public scrutiny. Because a lot of see, this is another thing. This is another thing. People love to sit up here and talk certain shit, but they're afraid to be scrutinized for it. Strong people are not afraid or run from critique or argue another person's criticisms. See, when people try to do that, where they try to make it look like everybody hating on everybody, not hating on you. How about some people just see the cracks and the holes in the shit you've been pushing? Why did see? See, we gotta. I know a lot of some of y'all won't understand. That's why I really try not to talk like this, because some people don't even know. They don't get it. But see, when people run from scrutiny, what they running from is themselves. Because you don't want to be scrutinized, or you can't accept others' critique because you don't want to believe none of that shit because you know some of it is valid and you don't want to accept it because it'll make you look some kind of way. This is what people do, man. This is what people do. Like for instance, you got a dude right now here on YouTube who claimed at one point in his YouTube career, right, that he can get, well, not he can get, but if dudes was to go out with him, right, he bet he can pull more women than other guys who talk shit about him on YouTube. Meanwhile, all he does when he goes out is just get drunk, right? Y'all should know who I'm talking about. The nigga who got knocked out on camera at the gas station by a dude who will fix your goddamn brakes for a cigarette. Now, this guy was on some player shit. I could get chicks. I could do this. I could do that. Can't none of y'all dudes do this. Can't none of you dudes do that when it comes to women. Now, he's been on a black woman is evil tirade. His narrative has changed. His narrative changed. Why did it change? Maybe because after you were scrutinized for getting knocked out and being drunk on camera and never showing no women like that, right? Now your narrative changed. Now these women are evil. Now these women are devils. But these were the same women you was just saying you compete for. You could get however you want, whenever you want. This is why you have to be your own leader. Stop looking for a father. Stop looking for a big brother. And I'm not talking to the younger people. To the younger guys who are listening, be careful of these kind of people. People who just spin narratives, but claim they stand on principles. Be careful of these people, man. Because these people are really not out to help. They're out for notoriety, fame, and some money. That's it. See, when dudes spin narratives all day, right? They don't stand on shit. They don't stand on shit. They're gonna say whatever y'all want to hear. That's dangerous. It's dangerous, man. Because you really don't know who's listening to you. See, you don't know who's really listening to you. That's why you have to be responsible with the content you put out. You don't know who's listening to you. You don't know who life you're affecting, and you just spinning narratives back and forth. 1 minute is this, the next minute is that, then that's irrelevant. Now it's this, now it's that. Do you know what you're doing to people? You're doing the same shit that you charge other people up for doing. You're doing the same thing. See, they tell you, the Bible tells you, you know how you got all these, Bible haters. You got all these Bible haters. And I'm not a Christian, but I know that the Bible is a spiritual text. See, it depends on your mindset and how you digest what you read. And if you read things outside of the Bible to basically confirm what the Bible says, see, that's what you're supposed to do. Study to show thyself approved. See, God didn't make religion, people did. People made Christianity, not God. Y'all gotta understand that. God don't have a religion. Why do you think there's a God in every religion? Because God didn't make religion. People did. People did. See? And see, I stand on spiritual principles. See, a lot of you people stand on physical or exoteric principles. You worship the physical world. You worship the template. And guess what? If you worship the physical world, right? If you worship the template and you can't see past this, you're not a visionary. And if you worship this world and what this world has to offer, you're blue pill. You're not red pill. You're not red pill. If you would trade in your principles to push a narrative to make money, you're blue pill. You're not red pill. See? See, this is why dudes want to throw the whole pill concept all the way out the window, because you niggas want to sit around and be fake. Y'all want to sit around and be fake. That's what y'all want to do. Y'all don't want to stand on shit. Y'all don't want to stand on shit. It was a consensus in the manosphere that we take all female wrenches. That shit lasted for 24 hours. That shit lasted for 24 hours. But guess what? DS1 gonna stand on it. Because DS1 is his own leader. DS1 been his own leader. See the difference? And that's what I'm here to tell y'all this morning, family, to be your own leader. Because let me let you know something about these niggas who just pushing and spinning narratives. When they ass get on the chopping block, don't be surprised if they're not willing to throw you under it. Don't be surprised when it's time for them to get publicly assassinated, they curl up. They start whining. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Because this is the nature of the game. See? This is the nature of the statement, what happens in the dark come to light. What you do in the dark at some point will be seen in the light. So the shit that these dudes are hiding behind spinning narratives is starting to come out. This is why dudes are switching their shit. Oh, that ain't it. Nah, that ain't it. What? Nigga, you've been pushing this narrative for the past 5 years. Now, all of a sudden, that's not it? Oh, I know why that's not it. I know why that's not it. I know why. Oh, that's not it because you're being embarrassed. That's what, oh, that's not it. See, look how homie switched his narrative up. Appreciate you, Dollar Washer. Look how homie switched his narrative up after he got knocked out. Before you was the ladies' man. You get knocked out and all these women are clowning you. Now they evil. Now they're devils. You got to watch these niggas, man. Be your own leader, family. This is what I came to tell y'all this morning. Narratives versus principles. A lot of these dudes stand on narratives more than principle. Because in real life, these guys don't live the way they say they are. They're really not these kind of men. They don't really operate with women a certain way. They're liars, man. They're false prophets. You see? Be your own leader. Let your information, let your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding lead you where it leads you. Stop trying to be popular. Because the people who want to be popular are blue pills. See, y'all don't understand how deep this shit go. Because y'all really don't understand it. Because you're listening to a surface level nigga. That's what you're doing. You listening to a nigga who has mastered the surface level. This is why these dudes and these chicks could get away with pushing the narratives they push. See, me, I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to let y'all know, be your own leader. Be your own leader. And don't be afraid to stand on your own. Because at some point, you're going to have to. You're going to have to. At some point, the shit that you say is going to come in question. And we're going to see if you're going to stand on that shit that you're talking. We're going to see if you stand on that shit that you're talking. Because a lot of y'all not going to, because I'm already watching you dudes fold. I'm already watching it. See, this is what happens when real life meets YouTube. Let me say that again. This happens when real life meets YouTube. Like when that nigga got knocked out at that gas station. That's when real life met YouTube. He ain't been the same since. He been a whole new person. New narratives, new everything. New everything. Before it was, you dudes could pull up, we could go out, and we could see how many broads we could pull. Now it's F these broads. These broads are evil. This is what this guy's saying now. But you just wanted to go out with other brothers from YouTube and try to get these chicks. Now they're evil. Now we need to stay away from them. Now we need to worry about ourselves. Now we need to work on ourselves, men. Yeah, because when Keon knocked you the fuck out, he gave you that punch was spiritually enlightening, right? That boy knocked some sense into you. That's that old school saying. Boy, don't make me knock some sense into you. He knocked some sense into that boy. Because now he want to better himself. But, because he a fake nigga, he need a narrative to push. To say why. See. Yo, these dudes are weirdos, man. These dudes are weirdos. So he creates this new I hate black women narrative as his excuse for being a better man. So he's still blaming black women for why he the way he is. See? I'm gonna be better because we gotta be better, man. We gotta be better. We gotta focus on ourselves, brothers. But you know that black woman is evil. She's a demon. Oh, so that's why you working out? That's why you working out? That's why now? That's why you went on a YouTube sabbatical? Hmm? That's why you're walking up hills and shit now? Hmm? Why you need a narrative to push behind you becoming a better man, a better person? Why do you need a narrative behind that? Because you a fake nigga. Because you're doing it for content. You're not really doing it for you. You fake. And that's what a lot of these dudes are. See, don't think DS1 don't see it. I see it. Trust me, I see it. It's loud and clear to me, and it makes sense. I see it. I see it. I'm not surprised. Because a lot of you dudes are weirdos. Y'all weirdos. And y'all don't accept yourselves. See, I accept the fucked up part of me. Y'all don't. You try to hide it behind narratives. That's what you're doing. And it's coming out. That's why you're running and you're switching your narratives. Because it's coming out. See? Because how do you prove your main idea or your thesis statement? You have supporting details, right? You have to have supporting details to substantiate what you said in the beginning. Why do you think these dudes switching narratives now? Because there's circumstantial evidence. You get knocked out at a gas station to prove you a fake nigga. You not him. So now you need a new narrative. You need a new narrative now. Now you need a new one. So you can keep hiding. Because you got to keep hiding so you can keep making money. Because you don't believe that people will accept the real you. Told you I look at the game different. And I've been looking at this shit this way. See? That's the difference. I look at this shit different, man. I look at it different. Because it is different. Oh, it is. Hit the like button for me, family. You see that? See that comment right there? Shout out to Mel Nubia. Look what she put. Women are visitors here and should act accordingly. See, I don't have to give my wrenches back to continue to get support because I don't want fake supporters. I don't want that. I don't want fake supporters. See? So I'm not gonna massage. See, when you do shit like that, what you're doing is you're massaging the woman's ego. And you're letting her know that you don't stand on what the fuck you say. I don't treat women like children. You dudes want to punish women like y'all punishing y'all children. I'ma put you on punishment. I'ma take my wrench for a day. Like you take your son video game. Or like you tell your daughter, give me your cell phone and go read a book. This is how you dudes think y'all could treat grown-ass women. Then you wonder why these broads be laughing at y'all. No, nigga, stand on what you say. Fuck what they think. Fuck how they feel. Build a bridge and get over it. And if you leave my platform because I took your wrench, you a fake motherfucker. You fake. You was only here because you thought you had some power because you had a wrench. And people like that, you don't need them around you because they fair weather people. They think they run shit. See, that's really what that shit showed. And dudes ain't talking about that. When the call was put out to take all female wrenches, that was to show y'all black male content creators just what females really support you. You know what that did? You know what that did? That exposed and ran all the other hyenas away. Silly niggas. But once they realized that they was only put on punishment, she can continue to hide and be a covert hyena. See, when you took the wrenches and the ones that got mad and never came back, see, those were covert hyenas. Those were the ones who was pretending they was on your side, pretending to be lionesses. See, a motherfucker gonna always show their hand when circumstance comes into play. See, when certain circumstances reveal themselves, you begin to see who these people really are. See? That's what happens. You begin to see who people really are. That's what it means by, have you been battle tested? See? You see? Look, another example. See, I want to show you dudes narratives versus principles. Shout out to Sun Kissed. Look what she put. It's already been made clear what male content creators get real respect from the women who show their support in this space. AKA, I'm gonna still support you, DS1, even though I don't have my wrench anymore, because I don't care about a wrench, because I don't care to rule in your space. But you niggas want to switch your narratives all of a sudden. You want to switch your narratives all of a sudden. Why? See, this is the quintessential example of dudes wanting to be liked versus being respected. And a lot of you niggas who talk this, I don't care if you like me shit, you do care because you do shit so people can like you. And you don't stand on certain shit so they can respect you. I'm not giving them back. Take it or leave it. See, that's the kind of man I am. I'm not giving them back. Now what? You mad? Have a nice day. Have a nice fucking day. I'm not catering to a female's feelings. Have a good day. Or have a nice YouTube life. I don't play that shit. See, I don't just talk this shit. I don't just talk. When I say I'm going to stand on something, it's going to stand. And it's not going to move. And when I decide to move it, it's going to be a real reason for it. See, everything has a season and a reason. Let me say that again. Everything has a season and a reason. And this YouTube shit, when you're dealing with people, it's a seasonal thing. Very temporary. You be cool with a person for a year, couple of months, whatever, then they move on to the next YouTuber. And be cool with them, be cool with this crowd, next 8 months or whatever, they go to somebody else. This is how people are here. This is why you shouldn't be kissing nobody's ass. And spinning narratives. Stand on what you do, bro. Stand on what you do. Because I know I am. I don't care how nobody feel. Male or female. I don't care. I don't care. It's simply cool. Who got knocked out at the gas station? If you ain't been around Simply Cool, you got to catch up, bro. Y'all donate to the show, man. Cash App $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Donate to the show. Support your interests. Donate. Cash App $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV is where you can donate, or you can donate through the super chat. See? But you got to be your own leader, man. You got to be your own leader. Because when you wake up in the morning and you look in that mirror, nobody else not looking at you. Only person looking back at you is you. See? So be your own leader, man. Be your own leader. Stop being scared to. Stop being afraid to stand on principle. See, that's the problem with a lot of you niggas. Y'all rather stand on money than principle. Because niggas like y'all can be bought. You know who else could be bought? Hoes. Hoes. That's who else can be bought. Do you wonder why these black women be on YouTube calling y'all hoe ass niggas? Because they know y'all lying for money. They know. They know y'all lying for money. They know. They know. I mean, I can see it. So when I hear them say it, it confirms it to me. It be a confirmation. It be a confirmation for a lot of times. Because I'll be like, damn, she see the same shit I saw. What the fuck? But at the end of the day, man, be your own leader and figure it out what it is you stand on. Are you going to give up your principles for anything in this world? See, because all of this shit that people think is so important, right? When you die, none of it even fucking mattered. Let me say that again, man. Shout out to Dollar Washer for the support again, man. Appreciate you. Because see, a lot of you niggas put a lot of y'all stock into this fake ass world. But then y'all say y'all real. No, you're real in this world. To be real in this template is to be fake. See, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all really don't get it. Y'all really don't get it. Y'all really don't get it, man. CashApp $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. See, we're gonna keep it 1,000 over here. We're gonna talk that shit a lot of people scared to talk about or like to downplay it and say it's not important. But these niggas wake up every day with internal strife. Let me repeat that. These niggas wake up every morning with money in their pocket, dealing with internal strife. Niggas is successful at what they decided to do and still unhappy. Still stressed out. Still borderline suicidal. Still walking around this motherfucker paranoid. You ain't changed since you been broke, nigga. You still the same. See, money can't fix you. Money can fix shit around you. Let me say that again. Money cannot fix you. Money can fix the shit around you that can affect you. But it's not gonna fix you. It's not gonna fix you. Why you think you got so many successful brothers on here and their number one problem is abroad? Because success, business doesn't equal success with women. Having money and being successful in the world doesn't make you successful in your personal life. See? Narratives versus principles. See, when you have principles and you operate through principles, you're not going to stray away from the narrative unless you have enough heart to admit and say, I have overcome that. That's why that's no longer my narrative. I've overcame that. But you got guys who claim that they are a success with women, but their whole narrative is about women. Why are you pushing a narrative about some shit that you already conquered? That is already conquered ground, territory. Why the fuck are you sitting around talking about the problems of women when you'll turn around and say you never really had problems with women? So what were you talking about the last couple of years? What the fuck were we donating to? Were we donating to lies? See, this is what happened. This is what happened. See, this is what happened when the prom pygmy exposed himself. See, that's why he really left YouTube. That's why he really left. Because he's embarrassed. See, he can't take loading up StreamYard and dudes hitting that link coming up there questioning his fuck shit. Because see, a lot of y'all dudes are fans of these people. Y'all personality worshipers. So a lot of y'all never questioned that nigga ever. See, the first time I was ever on a panel with that nigga, I grilled him. What I did was I challenged his narrative. And what did he do? The nigga folded. He folded. And his little flying monkeys came and tried to save him. One of his flying monkeys ended up beefing with the nigga for a whole year and a half. He was one of his flying monkeys, though. That's why I don't take you niggas serious. Because y'all don't stand on principles. Y'all stand on narratives. See, the story can change whenever you decide to change the story, you fake nigga. See, I know how this go. It's like when you get locked up. You got a bunch of niggas sitting around telling you different stories. That's what this is. That's what you niggas doing right here with these narratives. You meet a nigga in the precinct, he telling you a whole bunch of shit. Niggas got different narratives for different buildings they locked up in. you you in the paddy wagon with son. Y'all on y'all way to the precinct. He got a narrative in the cop car. Then y'all get in the cell. He got another narrative. Then y'all get down to central bookings or the county or wherever, where you gonna serve your little time for your whatever you done. He got a narrative in there. Then if he gotta go to the penitentiary, he gonna have a narrative there. These are fake people. These are fake people, man. Y'all crazy, man. Narratives versus principles, man. I watch these dudes who love just spinning narratives and love switching the narrative when they ready. And see, don't just follow a person. Content is king. It's about the content, man. About the content. But see, at the end of the day, real people stand on what they say. And if they're going to retract things that they say, they're going to explain why they retracted those statements. Not just say, it ain't about that. That's fake. That's fake. See? Because that's why homie left YouTube. Because after it came out that the same type of women he was talking about was the same type of woman he had laying up in his goddamn house the whole time. He had to leave. He didn't feel comfortable no more. You notice now when he uploaded shows to YouTube, don't he sound a little more comfortable? Don't he sound a little more happy and jolly? Because he's back. He's back to hiding himself. He's hiding himself. He's hiding behind a narrative. That's what he's doing. He's hiding behind a narrative. And that's what a lot of these guys do. Because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that people will like them for them in its entirety. That's why I did the video. The good, the bad, and the ugly. If a person genuinely supports you for you, they're going to accept you during the good times, the bad times, and when shit even gets ugly. And our job as men is to accept though all of those things about ourselves. See, a lot of you brothers, y'all don't accept the good, the bad, and the ugly that come with you. That's why you hide behind narratives. That's why you hide behind a narrative. And you're quick to trade in your goddamn principles. Or the shit that you said you stood on. Because you think people won't accept the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because you don't. Because you don't. But be your own leader, man. Be your own leader, man. Be your own leader. And shout out to y'all, man. I'm going to keep y'all too much longer this morning. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm done with the show. If you like the show, donate to the show. The donation links is in the chat room or CashApp $SheepStaysLeepTV. Donate to the show, y'all. See? I know shit like this is very unsettling for certain kind of people. This is why it's the same people commenting in the chat room. Because it's a lot of y'all watching from y'all clubhouses. Because y'all want to see if DS1 talking about me. Right? Just come ask me. Just come and ask me. And I'll tell you. See? Stop being fake. Stop being fake. I don't keep fake people around me. And I sniff fake people out quick. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to tell you you fake. I'm going to let you show you fake. I ain't going to call you out. I ain't going to call you out right away. I'm going to let you show your own goddamn hand. So when I say it back to you, you can't say you didn't do it. Because you already knew you was a fucking fraud. You already knew that. See, this is why you get people who would stop fucking with you because of a narrative. Because you're not pushing the narrative that they used to like hearing. See? See, they can't accept you for you. See, these are fake people. You see what I'm saying? And what they like to do is, these the kind of people that like to try to challenge your principles based on a narrative. And some people just look for a reason to stop fucking with you. Let me say that again. Some people just look for a reason to stop fucking with you. That's fake too. That's fake too, because you could have just stopped fucking with me. I wouldn't have cared. But people look for little shit to say, oh, well, that's why I stopped fucking with you, because you did that. That's fake. Fake. His platform changed. He don't say the same, he don't say the things he used to say. I remember the old DS1. I want the old DS1 back. That's the DS1 I fuck with. Shut your fake ass up. So DS1's never supposed to grow. DS1's supposed to stay on the same shit as long as you're okay with it. Okay, you know what you can do? You can kick rocks barefoot. That's what you can do. You could kick rocks barefooted. I don't live for you, nigga. What's wrong with you? See, they mad now. Now they want to try to question your principles. Don't play with me. Take your ass wherever you want to go. Okay? Don't try to find no excuse. Just go where you going. Just go where you going. See, let me let y'all know something about DS1. When you fuck with me, don't think I don't know the type of person you are. Don't think I don't know. Don't think you can exist around me and be fake. That's not going to happen. Because you will expose yourself. I don't have to expose you. You're going to expose yourself. It's going to come out. See? Narratives versus principles. And a lot of y'all stand on narratives more than your principles, man. That's why some of y'all support the channels y'all support, because y'all like the narrative that's being pushed. You only listen to shit that you like. This is why you don't grow. Because you only listen to shit that you like. You only listen to shit that confirms your bullshit. You're not gonna listen to nothing that's gonna challenge your narratives. That's why you ain't supposed to be making them shits up. See? That's why it's not good to lie. Hold on for a second, y'all. Bucket 88, appreciate you. He had to donate to this fire content. Appreciate you, Bucket. Shout out to my big brother E. Harlan Scott in the building. Y'all go subscribe to the brother, man. Look what he said. He put my man, no turning back, bro. You are the future. Appreciate that, King. I appreciate that, man. Much love, man. See? Not playing no more. It's 2020. I told y'all. I'm not. It's time to heal and cleanse whatever you went through. And it's time to go to another level, man. Now, if your narrative changed because of that, say that. Say that. Let people see that. See, people should hear growth in your content. You shouldn't just be switching narratives out of nowhere. People supposed to hear certain things like, okay, he's speaking into something else. Do you know that's what drew me to BGS? What drew me to BGS was his name. Black Gnostic Speaks. Gnosticism. Gnosis. That's what drew me to him. Because he was talking that esoteric shit. Not how much he knew about the government. Not how good he could debate a pro-black. Not how good he could critique black women. That's not what drew me to BGS. Ibmore. And shout out to the elder. What drew me to him was that esoteric knowledge. Not his problems that he had with women. Narratives versus principles. That's what drew me to BGS Ibmore. That's what made me want to find out about Ibmore. He did. Because of that Gnostic information that he don't want to put out like that, because he already said, man, these dudes don't want to hear that. That shit too heavy for them. You niggas still on Similac. You niggas still on Similac. The elder know it. That's why he can't get to the esoteric shit. Because esoteric is the black pill. See, that's why these niggas on here talking shit about being black pill. See, to be black pill is to worship the esoteric world, the inner world, not the external world, which is exoteric, i.e., religion, narratives, politics, you know, the white man's world. You niggas is still drinking Similac. I listen to BGS, man, when he gets certain dudes up on the panel, his patience is like hair trigger thin. He getting tired of you niggas. Because you know why? And if you listening, elder, you could correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna stand corrected. He had to dumb himself down to communicate with you niggas. Let me say that again. He had to dumb himself down to communicate with you niggas. That's why he keep going through the 92 octanes, the 89s, the 87s. Come on, I spoke about this in videos 5 years ago. Listen to what he said. Just to communicate with you niggas. He wondering why you niggas, why you ain't got no teeth yet? Niggas still running around with gums. Your teeth ain't start growing yet. You titty milk ass niggas. Man. That's why you gotta unplug. That's why you gotta unplug sometimes, man. I unplug every day, a couple of times a day. If you know my lingo, you know what I'm talking about. Are you standing on narratives or principles? What you standing on, bro? What you standing on, sis? Are you just running narratives? Is that what we doing here? Mm, Let me sip my tea. And I ain't talking about sipping no goddamn tea like I got some information. I'm really sipping tea. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all, man. I keep going and I go into some other shit and then nah. This is not a rant, like the elder would say. I kind of started ranting, so I'm gonna pump my brakes. Shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all have a prosperous day. Much love to y'all. I'm your host, DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we gotta heal before we build. Gotta heal before we build. One love to the masculine mercenaries, man. Catch you on the next one. Peace.